Hey guys, happy Halloween. I feel like I could have said that with more enthusiasm, but that's just my personality. I'm just not really a woo girl, sorry, but I am excited. I'm very excited about Halloween. Even though this Halloween is very different from normal years, I will probably just stay home and hang out with this guy and watch the Netflix and stuff like that. We already caught up on The Mandalorian this morning, so we will probably watch some scary movies or shows or whatever Pensone wants to watch. I don't know why he does this, but it's like whenever I'm filming, he decides to sit right next to me and take a bath. Anyway, let's get to the topic of this video, which is related to scary movies. Yesterday, I watched the movie Carrie from 1976, the original. So I watched the movie in the morning, and then in the afternoon, I knew I was going to go check out this filming location that was used in the original movie. So I'm just gonna do this the entire video. So the location that I went to check out is in Hermosa Beach. It used to be a junior high school, but now it is the Pier Avenue Community Center. And this was used as some of the filming locations for the high school in the movie Carrie. There were actually two other schools that were used in the filming. I think the athletic field was a different school. And then the front steps to their school was also a different school, but the prom scene and some of the other like day-to-day school activity stuff was filmed at this location on Pier Avenue. Why right now? And it's like super recognizable. You can tell by like the stairs leading up to the gymnasium. You can tell that this is the part from the movie. So going through the movie chronologically, the first scene that it's featured in is when what's-his-face, Tommy Ross, asks Carrie to the prom, and Carrie thinks it's a joke, and she kind of runs out and she's upset, and she goes and sits on this bench. And then the gym teacher comes out and like sits next to her and comforts her, and they have a chat. And the bench isn't there anymore, but you can tell like where it was. It's very obvious, like down at the bottom of the stairs. You go around the staircase, and is it still called a staircase if it's outside? Like it's steps. It's not really so much a staircase, but you go around these steps, and you can tell where the bench was. And then in the movie, they also go, there's a door right there, and they go into the door, and it's a bathroom, and they're kind of looking in the mirror over the sink, and the door wasn't open, so I don't know if that is actually a bathroom. I kind of am assuming it is, but I don't know. So then the next scene where you see this location again is when the bad kids are coming, and they're putting the pig's blood up to sabotage Carrie at the prom. Did this need a spoiler alert? You guys already know this. This movie is like 40 years old. So they start out with a shot of the doorway, which is like the entry to the gym, and it shows there's a window above the door, there's a window to the right, and a window to the left. So there's three windows, and it shows the window on the left. You can see John Travolta on a ladder, and he's like putting up the pig's blood. So it was kind of weird. I just watched the movie that morning, and then to see like the same window that was shot through just a few hours later. So there's a daytime scene where the kids are decorating for prom inside the gymnasium, and then the prom itself is also shot there. I wasn't able to take footage of inside of the gym that day because it's being used as a polling location, and it seemed like a little bit of a gray area. I didn't want to feel like I was invading anyone's privacy. The people who were working and volunteering at the polling location were super nice and helpful, but it just wasn't in the cards that I was going to film inside the gym that day. But just so you know, like I feel like to me the most recognizable parts were the outside and the stairs. The inside looks like any other gym. I feel like the parts that made it stand out in the movie were like parts of the decoration from the movie. But can you imagine if they left the prom decorations up 45 years later? That would be kind of awesome. So the next time you see this location again is when the kids are arriving at prom. You see like the front doors and the windows and the staircase and all of that and the parking lot. And also at the end of the night, after all of the terrible stuff happens, you see Carrie leaving the prom. So I'm not 100% sure. I think most of this was shot at the location, but I do know that they built like a second replica set for like some of the scenes with like the fire and stuff like that. I don't think this actual location was involved in the fire scene. I think all of that stuff was done on a set. This guy, man, I swear, like I was having trouble getting Bruce to co-host a video with me earlier today, and now Pinzón just can't get enough. All right, I think that's about it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it or found it interesting. I thought it was really cool to go visit this place in person. And if you get a chance, if you are a local person or if you find yourself in Hermosa Beach and you want to swing by, the parking lot actually next to the community center is like usually used as a public parking area. So if you're going down to the beach or you're going to any of the shops, restaurants, bars, or whatever down by the pier, you might park your car here. I've actually parked my car here several times and didn't even know that it was used in the movie. But as soon as I like read that it was used in the movie, like it clicked right away, and I knew they were talking about like the staircase, and I could just picture it in my head. So I'm going to end this video. I would love to check out some more local filming locations. There's actually one where I live in San Pedro that I will probably go to pretty soon. That one is definitely a different genre entirely, but it's from the TV show This Is Us. So make sure you subscribe if you want to see more stuff like that, and I will see you in the next video.